Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something really practical, something we all do, everyday English communication.
Yeah, the basics, but maybe not just the basics.
Exactly. You might think you know how to say hello, but we're aiming to kind of unearth let's say, the hidden power in common phrases. We're using excerpts from Everyday English, a conversational guide for beginners.
Right.
Think of this as, well, a shortcut, getting you the practical bits so you feel more confident in those real-world chats.
And that's such a key point. It's more than just knowing the words, this kind of deep dive. It's about understanding the little cues, the intentions behind the words, things that really build genuine connection. And confidence, that's huge.
Yeah.
So we'll be pulling out the really effective bits from the guide, showing how these simple interactions, they're actually the backbone of communicating well in English.
Okay.
The mission: get you ready to confidently meet people, order food, go shopping, ask for directions, all that good stuff.
All right, let's kick things off. First scenario, meeting someone new, super fundamental. The guide gives us examples like Anna and Mark, or Sarah and John, those first few seconds.
Yeah, and those first moments are critical, aren't they?
Yeah.
How you start really sets the tone.
Totally.
You typically start with, "Hello, my name is Anna. What's your name?" Simple enough.
Right.
Then the reply, "Hi, Anna. I'm Mark. Nice to meet you." And crucially, "Nice to meet you too, Mark." It feels polite, sure, but it's really about showing respect, opening the door for more.
Okay.
Then you naturally move to, "Where are you from?" People might say, "I'm from Canada," or Australia, maybe Spain, and then that little phrase, "and you."
Yes. Let's pause on that. And you. It seems so small.
It does.
But it's incredibly important, isn't it? It's not just being polite by asking back. It's like a social signal. It shows you're actually interested.
Exactly. It passes the conversational ball back.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, sometimes it can feel a bit, self-focused.
Right, dismissive even. So that tiny phrase builds rapport instantly. And the guide also mentions things like, "I just moved here for school," or "It's my first time here."
Yeah, ways to give a little context. My first time here is great because it explains why you might seem a bit lost or new without a long story.
Good point.
So the core vocabulary the guide points out: what's your name? Where are you from? Basic info gathering. But "nice to meet you. My first time here." These add the politeness, the context. Knowing these makes that first impression so much better, more engaging.
Got it.
And here's a little tip, actually. After you ask, "Where are you from?" and the answer say, "Canada."
Yeah.
Try a quick follow-up, like, "Oh, which part?" or "What brings you here from Canada?" It shows you're really listening, makes it more of a real conversation.
I like that. Okay, so introductions nailed down. Let's move to another very common spot. At a cafe. Politeness really comes into play here.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about polite requests in these public spaces. The guide shows this well. Well, it might start with finding a seat. "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" That, "excuse me," is key with politely getting attention or interrupting.
Right.
If the seat's free, you'll likely hear, "No, it's not. Please sit down." Very welcoming.
Okay.
Or maybe you're with someone, you might offer, "What are you drinking? Would you like something?" Again, polite offer. And then ordering for yourself. This is important. Use "I'd like." So "I'd like a coffee, please."
Explain that "I'd like." Why is it better than say "I want"?
Good question. "I want a coffee" can sound a bit blunt, maybe even demanding in English service situations.
Yeah.
"I'd like," which is short for "I would like," or even "could I have," is just, well, the standard polite way. Much smoother.
Gotcha. Softer.
Exactly. Then the barista might ask, "What kind of coffee?" Or "Small, medium, or large?" Maybe anything else.
Standard questions.
Yep, and you answer clearly. "A latte, please? Medium, please?" "Yes, one croissant." Keep it simple and polite.
And payment.
Usually they'll say, "That'll be $5.50, whatever the price is."
Right, that'll be...
And you respond with, "Here you go," if it's cash, or "Here's my card." Simple as that.
Okay, so key takeaways for the cafe. Excuse me, to start, "Would you like?" for offers, and definitely "I'd like" or "I'll have" for ordering, and remembering sizes, specific items like latte, croissant, and that'll be for the cost.
Hold on.
Here's my tip for the cafe. If you're unsure about something on the menu, just ask, "What's in the mocha?" or "Could you tell me what a flat white is?" It's better than guessing.
That's excellent advice. Asking shows confidence, actually, not ignorance.
All right. From coffee to clothes, let's talk about shopping for clothes. Another common scenario with its own language.
Indeed. And specific actions. The guide highlights asking, excuse me, can I try this on?
Try on meaning put it on to check the fit.
Precisely. The shop assistant will usually say something like, of course, the fitting room is over there, correcting you.
Okay, fitting room. Got it.
Then maybe it doesn't fit quite right. You need to ask, do you have this in a larger size? Or smaller, obviously. And if it's perfect, the magic phrase is, it fits, I'll take it.
It fits, meaning the size is right, and I'll take it, that's a signal you want to buy it.
Exactly. Very clear, very efficient, cuts straight to the purchase decision.
Nice.
Then the assistant might ask, would you like a bag? You can say, yes, please, and maybe ask, how much is it?
Right.
They'll tell you the price is $29.99. You pay, here's my card, and you're done.
So fitting room is essential vocab, but those phrases, it fits, and I'll take it, are like little power moves. They just make the whole transaction really smooth.
It really did.
My pro tip for clothes shopping: if you decide not to buy something after trying it on, or if you're just browsing saying, thank you, I'm just looking, or I need to think about it, thanks, is much politer than just walking away silently.
Oh, definitely. Knowing how to politely decline or just browse is a really useful skill. Keeps the interaction pleasant.
Okay, final scenario for today. Asking for directions. This one can feel a bit intimidating, but it's so necessary when you're lost.
Absolutely. A real confidence booster when you can do it successfully. And again, politeness is your starting point.
Excuse me, again.
Usually, yeah. Excuse me, can you help me?
Yeah.
It's clear and polite. People generally respond well to that.
Okay.
They might say, sure, what do you need? Or maybe, what are you looking for?
And then you state your goal.
Yep. I'm looking for the train station or the museum or whatever it is I'm looking for is the key phrase here. Means I want to find.
Got it.
Then come the directions themselves. This uses specific words. It's 2 blocks down, then turn right. Or maybe go straight for 2 blocks, then turn right.
Blocks, turn right, turn left, go straight, the navigation basics.
Exactly. And once you have the info, a simple, clear thank you is essential.
Of course.
And they'll probably reply with, you're welcome, maybe add, have a nice day, or good luck.
So knowing go straight, blocks down, turn right, left, and especially I'm looking for, really is like having a verbal GPS.
It really is.
My tip for directions: if you don't quite understand, don't just nod. It's okay to ask, sorry, could you say that again? Or is it far from here? Clarity is better than getting even more lost.
Absolutely right. Asking for clarification shows you're engaged and serious about finding your way. It's smart communication.
So we've covered quite a bit today, those essential interactions.
Lit.
Introductions, ordering coffee, shopping, getting directions, building that practical toolkit.
We have. And now comes the practice part for you, the listener. Understanding is one thing, using it is another. The guide really pushes this.
What does it suggest?
Daily repetition. Speaking the phrases out loud.
Yeah.
Seriously, even talking to yourself in the mirror helps.
It sounds a bit silly, but it works.
It really does. Builds muscle memory for your mouth and brain. Also, listen actively to English speakers around you. Try repeating what you hear, quietly or later.
Okay.
And the guide has this daily speaking challenge. It's simple things. Try to say hello to someone in English each day. Order a coffee or a snack using English. Ask someone any question in English.
Little steps.
Exactly. And maybe write down 3 new words or phrases you learned or used each day. The real goal here, is building that confidence. Trying is so much more important than being perfect. Every little attempt counts.
That's a great takeaway. This whole deep dive really highlights how valuable mastering these basic conversations is. It's not just about survival English, it's about, unlocking smoother interactions, moving from just knowing to actually doing it confidently.
It is. It's empowering.
It really is.
So think about it as you go through your week. What possibilities open up when you feel comfortable just saying hello or excuse me, or I'll take it. New people, new experiences. Maybe navigating a new city becomes less daunting. Take these bits and pieces we talked about. Try them out. Step into that world of English conversation. You can do it one phrase at a time. Doing it through a pretty interesting source, actually. It's called Daily English Conversations, a beginner's practice guide. Now, the beginner's guide bit might make you think, oh, language basics.
Yeah.
But it's more about the anatomy of how we talk to each other. It's basically a 1-hour practice session, right? Designed to boost speaking skills, build confidence, covers daily stuff, real-life situations, starting super simple. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. the real bedrock.
Exactly. And what's fascinating, I think, is how this guide positions those simple phrases. They're not just pleasantries, they're presented as absolutely essential tools for connection. So our mission today is kind of distilling the core ideas, the nuggets of knowledge from this, because it shows how these basics let you navigate new places, new interactions. It really makes you wonder, what are the universal building blocks for conversation, no matter the language?
Right. And that's what we're unpacking. How getting a handle on these fundamentals isn't just for language learners. It's a shortcut, really. A shortcut to feeling well-informed and just more confident when you're in any new situation, social or practical. So the guide kicks off with what seems super basic. Introductions, greetings. Moves quickly from those warm-ups like hello to the actual core greeting exchange. And it's not just, my name is Anna. It's teaching the whole script, the pattern.
The back and forth.
Yeah, that initial contact, like the verbal handshake for any new encounter, what's your name, followed by nice to meet you, that rhythm.
And it builds on that so quickly. It doesn't just stay at hello. It moves right into sharing a bit about yourself, about your day, using scenarios like, what did you do today? So you learn to piece together simple stories like, oh, I went to the supermarket or I cooked a lunch, which is a huge step, isn't it? From just greetings to actually building some rapport, sharing info. That's vital stuff, whether you're networking or, giving a quick project update.
And then from that personal sharing, it pivots, goes into transactional talk, situations where you need something and there's a specific verbal dance to get it done, like ordering in a restaurant.
Oh yeah, that's a classic example.
Right, and the guide maps it out step by step. How many people, and the customer's reply, then ordering, I would like a salad and some water, please, and wrapping it up, no, that's all, thank you.
It's that predictable structure.
Exactly, and learning that structure helps way beyond restaurants, right? Think about getting tech support or using new software. There's often a pattern.
That's a great point. Building on that transactional idea, it then shifts again, this time to shopping for clothes, which introduces a whole different set of phrases, kind of domain-specific vocabulary.
Yeah, like, can I try this shirt on?
Or asking, do you have this in a medium? And then making the decision, confidently stating, it fits well, I'll take it.
It really shows how conversation adapts, doesn't it? Different contexts need different words, different etiquette.
Just like learning the jargon in a new job or a new field. You need the right tools for that specific arena.
Okay, and the last big practical scenario it tackles, asking for directions. Super useful. It covers things like, excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the train station. Basic, but essential.
And crucially, it also gives you the structure for the answer.
Right, that sequential instruction. Go straight, then turn left. It's next to the bank.
Followed by the polite closings. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a nice day.
It's a whole mini dialogue. Teaches you how to give and get instructions clearly, which is, fundamental for explaining almost anything. So just to kind of pull that together, the guide is really meticulous. It builds up your ability piece by piece through these scenarios. We saw the initial greetings, making that first connection. Then sharing personal stuff like what you did today, going to the supermarket, cooking lunch, then navigating those transactions, ordering food in a restaurant, a salad and water, please, or shopping. Can I try this on? It fits well. I'll take it.
That confidence in the decision.
Yeah. And finally, directions. Asking for help and understanding, go straight, turn left. It's a very structured step-by-step build-up.
And if you step back and look at the bigger picture, you see how that structured approach, that foundational learning, gives such a massive confidence boost. The guide really leans into repetition, role-playing, using specific phrases like, enjoy your stay, or that's all. It's not just about learning the words, it's a method, a powerful way to break down something that feels overwhelming, like a new skill, into chunks you can actually handle and repeat.
That seems applicable way beyond just learning English.
Oh, absolutely. It tackles that anxiety of not knowing what to say by just giving you effective, ready-made lines for common situations. And what really strikes me is how it ends. It explicitly tells the learner, keep practicing, repeat this lesson often to become more confident and fluent. That reinforces the core idea, doesn't it? Mastery comes from consistently working on the fundamentals, whatever the skill is.
So it's less about innate talent.
And much more about deliberate practice, practicing those core interactions until they feel natural.
Okay, so bringing this back to you, the listener, what does this all mean beyond maybe picking up a new language? I think this deep dive really highlights the power of breaking things down, taking complex interactions and finding those simple, repeatable patterns. So think about a new skill you're curious about, or maybe a field you want to understand better. What are the hello, how are you equivalents in that area? One of those core restaurant ordering phrases or interactions that would unlock things and make you feel more capable, more confident. It really poses the question, doesn't it? How could applying this kind of beginner's guide mindset, breaking things down, practicing the basics, help you gain confidence and fluency faster in any new area you tackle? Something to keep in mind as you go about your day.